Okay, so in this, how many species can you count?
A bunch.
Okay, I happen to be, well, pretty good with the botany. I love plants. I love identifying plants. I took a lot of botany in college, all the botany that was offered. So I can identify probably 6 species off the top of my head right there. I see clover, plantain, dandelion, 2 different species of grass, and maybe black medic. Okay, so that's just the plant species. Are there any other living things in this picture that we cannot see? Bacteria. Oh, good. I'm so glad somebody brought it up. And you know what? There are also some bacteria, and I think there are some bacteria. It's estimated that 1 cup of soil has a couple thousand bacteria in it.
I bet there's bacteria.
There's bacteria. I bet there is. You're right. Good thinking. There are probably earthworms that are not visible to us. There are probably small insects that are not visible to us. So there are species that are not visible, but we have some nice species here. Now, here's a question I have for you. It's all rather short, isn't it? Why is it so short? It's dead? And dead stuff is automatically shorter? Somebody cut it. Somebody cut it? Who goes out and cuts grass? That's crazy. Lawnmower. Oh. That barbaric practice by which we take a machine that has an internal combustion engine and we run it over a patch of perfectly innocent grass and we chop it off at the knees, that practice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds much better when you put it like that.
Doesn't that kill the grass?
Nah.
Why does it not kill the grass? Aaron, why does it not kill the grass? You nodded your head. It doesn't kill the grass. You're right. Why? What in grass's evolutionary history has prepared it for such a barbaric assault?
Because it's like connected to the ground.
Okay, it's got roots, but still, I mean, if you cut off, you're connected to the ground too. If we cut you off at the shoulders, you're dead.
Well, I'm not connected to the underneath. Like I'm on.
Okay, you don't have roots. Okay. But is there anything like lawnmowers that grasses have evolved with? What kind of animals? Wolves? Herbivores, rabbits, groundhogs, deer, antelope, gazelles, bison. They're just like lawnmowers on legs. I knew a family near me who had a sheep that they kept picketed in the front yard and they would move it. Brilliant, no paying for gas and it fertilizes the lawn while it goes. It's fantastic. And they would slaughter in the fall. So get a couple spring lambs, put them out in the yard all summer, let them eat the grass and keep it mowed down. And in the fall they'd have a big lamb dinner. Worked out well. So, yeah, it is. It's a great system. So, grass has been prepared all these years for the assault of lawnmowers by herbivores chewing it down. Okay, so it's not just short like that naturally. Huh. Now, here's a question for you. Anybody here like post-apocalyptic fiction? What is Oh, Nate. All right, you're in my camp, buddy. What is post-apocalyptic fiction?
Nuclear fallout, and there's...
That's one option.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of life, because...
Well, okay, so first let's define post-apocalyptic. Post means after something. After some disaster. And if you go on to like internet, chat room, conspiracy, wacky places, a lot of people abbreviate it. I forget the initial abbreviation, but it's the end of life as we know it. Armageddon. It could be nuclear apocalypse. It could be a rampant disease that sweeps through and kills the whole population of humans. It could be, who watched the TV show Revolution, where all the power went off? That was a good show. That's post-apocalyptic. The 100 is post-apocalyptic. It's about the world after some disaster makes all the humans disappear. If you read the book The Stand by Stephen King or saw the movie, that's post-apocalyptic. I Am Legend, the Will Smith movie, that's post-apocalyptic. Okay.
Isn't there one movie called like 2016 or something?
Probably. I don't know. It's hard to keep up. I love post-apocalyptic fiction. I love thinking about what the world looks like if the world as we know it ends. I find it fascinating. So, in the spirit of a good post-apocalyptic movie, dun dun. We need sound effects. If I could, I'd make the whole room go black for a second. But I can't do that. So I'm just going to write year 1. Imagine ominous music here, okay? Year 1. This is the day. From this day. I'm trying to do, my throat really hurts, so I'm trying to do my best, like, creepy, dramatic voiceover guy, but I really can't. Without spinning my cough drop at poor Delaney. So, this was the last day of life as they knew it. Let's say that all the humans disappear. What does this look like in 6 months? 6 months will be September. So hold on, don't shout it out. Talk about it with somebody at your little region of the country. What does this look like in 6 months? Many of you are saying it's going to grow, and some of you are saying that it might look something like, more like that. Sort of taller grass, maybe some dead leaves in it. Maybe that would be another 9 months. That might be once we get into later fall. Or maybe it'll still be pretty lush in September. We're not sure. But you think it's going to grow. Well, post-apocalyptic fiction has been a hobby of mine since I was about 13 years old. I still remember. You always remember your first kiss, your first whatever, your first time you drove a car, the first piece of post-apocalyptic fiction you read. It's called The World Ends at Hickory Hollow. I found it on a bookshelf at the Salem Library, and I was in love. And it was all post-apocalyptic fiction. It was down the rabbit hole from there on. So, I've liked this stuff for a long time. Has anybody seen, it was a cable show called Life After People.